So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Users 4. We're of course playing with Anbennar as Vængheim. And we are, well, fighting Garvet. As they have unjustly involved themselves in this war. Which is a little bit annoying. But I think we do at this point have the strength to push them back. We do need a war goal, so we'll work towards that, first of all. Manpower is always welcome. Then of course we have still loans to deal with. So we'll just fight. We need to integrate both of these nations as well. I've also now kind of realized that this here is dependent on how many seats I have in this culture. That's something that I was actually kind of not realizing. Either way, we know it now. Oh. Alright, I gladly join this war. I join this fight. Oh god, okay, well, you need a little bit longer to reach that, but we are harpies, so a little bit longer doesn't mean much. Please go away. Please don't see it. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I will. Let's run all the way around here. If my vessels can take the hit over and over again, that would also be quite nice. Let's hope that they are not gonna be completely crushing. Oh, god damn it. This is I mean, this is not perfect. There we go. This is clearly not perfect, but what am I gonna do? I mean, I do know that I need to do more of these. Rescue people in fights. That's the thingy. We need to do more of that. New songs and old songs. Harpies have always been a people of song. Since the ancient days in Old Bulvar we have sung, our ancestors cried out dirges, mourning our first flight into Karno after the fall of the first Varangian queendom. They shouted battle hymns, marking our ways against the trolls, and they rang with ballads of how we found our home in the frozen north. It is for this reason that when Alcazar the White fell and the One-Eyed Skull began teaching of the magical power of songs and saga to the people of Galudia, for we were quick to take this to his teachings. We are amongst the first to adopt the burgeoning faith, amongst the first to preach about the pacification of Alcazar through it, amongst the first to bring its capabilities to devastating effect in the field of battle. In doing so we developed a deep relationship with the Council of Skulls. To this day there has always been at least one harpy on the council to commemorate the ties between us. Lovely. So, we need to fight you. So we'll do that. You get more and more dudes around here. That's unpleasant, but what can I do? There we go. Fight more army. I mean, if I can just keep running into these smaller groups, I will have an easy time. But sadly enough, I won't really get benefits out of it. Like, we don't lose many people that we can rescue in this way. We're actually killing a lot of people here, if we keep that up. Oh, but we are not, This is getting annoying. This is really getting annoying. So, Garvet, have no worries, I will punch you again, and again and again. We do have war exhaustion climbing up, and I don't really have the points to currently punch it down. So, then you guys come around here. Let's see how much more Garvet needs to lose before they finally accept. I mean, they've gotten beaten up quite badly. And let me tell, they started this war. They want to join it. They thought they're gonna be all hero-like. Not on my watch, you piece of shit. Okay, we're just gonna quickly de-siege some stuff here. There's a big ol' army. I don't want to fight that. At least not with this army. So we'll just keep a little bit of a distance. Maybe we are gonna kill some dudes. There we go. Bavik is out with army, I would say. 40k they have left. Oh, there we go. The roost is complete. Now, for this we can already do that. Okay, fantastic. Can we? That feels rushed. We need 10k casualties. I guess that's it. We have you already, and now you are gonna be part of that. Lovely. This still gives us the manpower and reinforcement speed and governing cost as well, which is amazing. There's also a mission done. The Mountain's Shadow. For it is fair to die at sea and sleep in waters deep. Worse yet is death below the earth, the soul entrapped in grip of stone where no songs can be heard. From the dirge of the deep, stanza the 12th, the song of salt and stone. Deep in the black frost mountains is a mighty peak, one that towers above all around. From its step, chiseled like slopes, the river Gulmir springs, leading down to the lake below. Following the course of the river to its source, some of our explorers have made a most intriguing discovery. Half buried by fallen rock and coated in ice, the outline of an ancient giant structure can be seen. The secrets within could be beyond imagining, and they must be ours, even if we must raise a roost around the mountain to dig them free. Yeah, right, I'm colonizing already. Whoa. Forget what I'm talking about. Spawn a new hunt! We get 10 years of excavation for effort in Gulmork, which is minus 1,000, okay. But we do have another hunt, if we so desire. At the moment we can't really do much because our money is looking terrible. Is it really looking that terrible? What the fuck? My income has completely collapsed. Interesting. So, finally Sedevik falls. That has taken quite a long time. You guys just de-siege again. I mean, I guess the trade here has been going away. Oh, you're missing an army. I'm missing a dude, I think. Alright. Let me just quickly fix that. Alright, but it looks like we have punched Garvet a little bit. They have retreated significantly, only down to 33k. I live with that. Why are you immediately going in again? You don't have enough troops. That feels really stupid. Like, seriously. Well, let's see if we can get anything out of Garvet. I mean, we have decent loans. The income is slowly but surely dying. We can de-siege this, of course, to fix that, but maybe we get something out of this. You join that. You are gonna do this. Oh, god damn it. Okay. You do this. We are still gonna take control of this stuff again, while Garvet just waits. Oh! Seems like Garvet is at war with someone else. Interesting. I still want to, that's bad. I could siege you down. I cannot siege you down. I lied. This is bad. I want more war score, because so Garvet itself is kind of now, very sad. And they're in a different war. I would like some more war score against you. If that is possible. But for that we need to wait here. Huh. Splendor. Oh! Didn't even realize that we can't start a golden era. We will do that as well. Okay, a little bit of money, sure. Garvet is moving in again. Now, begs the question, why are you moving your armies in against me? Well, that's just what they want. And I'll give it to them. There we go, you can't escape me here. This is gonna hurt a little bit, but what is a little bit of hurt? For victory. Beivik. Well, I kind of don't really care about Beivik. Oh. Let's kill the small Garvet army here. Garvet would peace out. Like I said, I do want some stuff out of you. But we don't have even that stuff yet. Can I run over to you? To your capital? That would be a lot of war score, right? And if no one else is around here. Oh, we're producing gold over there right away. I see. I'm thinking I'm gonna take this tech right away to get better artillery pieces. Then you guys are gonna come over here and continue with the de-sieging. We have no manpower left, that we have to remember. But Gaveton itself should be worth quite a lot. So let's hope that we can take that, get a bunch of war score, and force them to give me their money. And then we are gonna focus on the main enemy, actually. So Gavet, that's not Gavet. Gavet. 24. Ooh, yeah. That is exactly why I'm doing this. I cannot do this, right? How much do I need to go down to make this work? Yeah, not much. Good. Yeah, that is a way to get rid of this issue. You come back here. We could even upgrade. Oh, by Vroden. We don't care. I have loans. Okay. I assume that you are gonna be willing to finish that. Yeah, you're very willing to finish that. Good. Oh, I should have probably given it to Wardenmarch. Wardenmarch, you can have that. Lovely. Problem solved. Sort of. These light ships can go over here, because we've lost a lot of light ships. Good, next step. We need to integrate both of these nations. And I guess, while we have nothing else to do, we might as well start that. We have a bunch of money, so there's no issue there. There we go, 50 for Optorol. We are now just basically waiting for stuff to... What automated it to you? Whoops. Okay, well. Wasted a bunch of money. 19 is enough. Let's annex everybody. Everyone at once. All of you need to be annexed. So. And then we wait. Manpower, money, loans. And Gavet happily gives us their finances while they fight against another enemy now. We'll see about this. It's gonna probably take a hot second. Oh, you have another enemy. Well, Gavet, you decided to attack me. I've just been defending myself. So we do have a lot of war exhaustion as well. This is bad. Because it technically, I mean, technically we can't just do this, right? Optal, oh no, you're not that bad. We get some prestige. I thought they're gonna jump over. You're not gonna turn into a thingy? So, we technically have a little bit more space, but let's not be hasty. Yeah, I think getting rid of these loans is gonna probably be a good decision. I'm also gonna actually do this once. So, we have hunts, let's not forget that. I just need to find them. Tame the frontier, nope. Is the hunt here? The mountain depths, yes. Disturb balance, that might be the actual hunt. Well, we do need to, I do want to hunt, why not? That is quite pleasant. The troll toll. That's like one of the best events with the trolls. Okay. Commence the hunt. It was the days of 1516 when Peter I was queen, and the maidens did strike forth across the giant's grave and brought fire and sword to the reach, making statue of those who bent knee to Vængheim and slaying those who did not. Yet did the men of the Allen resist them, first in battle and then in spirit. For Peter I was not loved by the reach, and they plotted against them and sought their ruin. One day a winged maiden fly to Vængheim in their claws held a man named Godric, who said, "O queen, foul tidings do I bring, for I am a reach man and have pledged myself to your house. Yet do my kinsmen strike at me, and they have burnt my home and taken from me hurt. Kith and kin. I come alone, but I speak with the tongues of many, who speak your name fondly, though they are ashamed and slain by their neighbors." Then did Peter I rise and said, "Have no fear, Reachman, for when I took your people under my wing, I did not take them into thraldom. Your people are my people, and I will take arms to defend those who carry my peace in their hearts." Then the Peter I gathered maidens and Vængheim, we know that one. Can I do the other hunt as well? Wasn't that a thing that I can just do all of this at once? Oh no, I can't. I've mistaken here. Alright. We do still need to deal with colonialism. We technically need a colonial nation to get it spawned. I mean, I could... no, I'm so far behind on that, I don't think I want to dev it. Wait, colonialism is already dead? Fuck. I thought this was gonna be troublesome, but apparently... Is anyone close and giving me knowledge sharing? Because that would be most beneficial to me. Isn't that somewhere around here? Ask for knowledge sharing? Frozenmore, as expedition, Shawarma, Digwörder, Optoral. Corinta would give me their stuff. Well, that is highly beneficial. Oh, Vertes would give me. For 4.3 ducats? Yeah. That is better than the thingy. And the good thing is, our capital is big. So... there will be that. Teaching the tales. And as a sculptor named Borno Borgenson did join the hunt and he did win much acclaim for his skilled tongue. Yet many skulls claimed that Borno spoke lies and half-truths and that his songs were not those of Old Garudia. And Borno said, "Drop and try be tales of Old Garudia, I choose to spin a grander tale and Vængheim's glory will be greater for it." Then said Snorri Gullmarksman, who was versed in song of great power, "This man is a bumbling fool, O queen, the day has been long, let us rest and put his twisted tongue to test, so that we can sing our songs together again." Frida the First held their hands to their brow and spoke thusly, "Let a skald who can keep with the hunt be the victor in the spat. Onwards." Better hunting. So, we do need to fight these guys, but I would need to be allowed to pass through your territory here. I also have a lot of war exhaustion, and I don't like that. Aspect tradition. Let's do this. Taproomed Rab. Then did the host of Vængheim score the cities of men and learned again an old lesson. For each quarry there is a tool, and counting men in their homes called for new snares, some forged from word and rumor. It was one such snare that Frida the First sought to craft, for they had found a tavern whose owner shared their cause. It was known that managed prey oft drank here, and Frida the First sought to bring them to the battle where they would not expect, and they said, what do we do, money or diplo points? I mean, money is coming in. I mean, diplo points, we currently are trying to get this stuff in. Bring skulls and music, let our glory be deaf to our approach. Let's do another loan, why not? I could actually fairly effectively start selling this stuff here, right? Because we are very far ahead, I think, on this stuff. So I think we are gonna benefit from that. Yeah, get rid of the loans altogether, so that we can do things. Alright. This is not of my concern. If this continues, I'm gonna start speaking like a thingy. Overseas offer, we know this one. Give me more success on the hunt. Do I want to buy this down? I mean, we still have a lot of manpower missing, and to be honest, we don't really have an enemy to attack. I mean, Bonecarver technically is an enemy, but I'll just watch Garvet get ripped apart for now. And let the war exhaustion tick down by itself. Then did the sun set on Frida the First, and the hunters and the Ming maidens drank well by moonlight. The host grew weary and sought a restless resting place. Frida the First then said, though a yawn did muddle their words, we could once again spend money. To Homestead fair we fly, for I am generous. Tonight your roost under roof. Okay, once again alone, because that is now the way we spend this. Yeah, like we have no one else to fight, I would say. Garvet and the Bonecarver. And Bonecarver I don't want to fight because I don't have money. And I don't have troops. Burning fields in broken peace. Long and arduous was the hunt in the reach, for the wing maidens were skilled in war. And the hunting of wild things. Yet man is a clever beast, and the hunt of man must contend with man's snares, traps and cunning. So did the reachmen burn their own fields and make war upon another. Brother and sister and son and mother embattled, and the smoke rose to the sky and stung the eyes of the gods, who saw their kin strive and name it hateful. It was in those red years that Frida first met a reachman named Ghassan, who the wing maidens had brought low, and his wounds would have slain him if not for their healing arts. And he had found his heart and pledged himself to Vængheim, and taking me he said, Greatly have I shamed myself, for I have turned my sword upon my queen, and slain my kin. Yet in so doing I have learned what I must now share unto you. For the strife is a thing forged in shadow, by men whose hearts are darkened. And this darkness has grown into them, and sprouted in their eyes, so that they see only foulness in your law. They seek to unmake you, and it is the great worm Elcasel who they would wake to strike against you. And shocked did Frida the first answer. Were Elcasel to wake, we shall all fare poorly. For she carries winter in her heart, and would share her cold with all the world, to the doom of us all. These men have dark eyes indeed, so seek such a thing. And then Ghassan did weep, for he knew her words were true, and the hall of Vængheim was shaken. Brrr. So we unlocked the Dreaming Tale, which gives us some true faith and missionary strength. But we do not improve our war thingy. That's a shame. Alright, let's see if we can go for another hunt. Up here. Is that a hunt? That is a hunt. Lovely. It was on the day 1517 when Frida I was queen. And Frida did gather the people of Gerudia beneath their wings, and made them theirs, and where the managed Trollish or Orcish did many they find their knees before Vængheim, and they were better for it. One day did a troll named Vladis Oaktongue come to Vængheim, and she knelt before Frida I and said, O queen, I come to you from the forest of Digoveda, where your name is spoken fondly. And we sing songs of our forefathers there, who ruled this land long ago, and I would gather host and to Gulmok wander, there to bore into the bones of the earth, for I know that there lies the house of my fathers and mothers, and of they who gave my people breath and purpose. And I would see this place with mine own eyes, and I invite you to share the bounty in the bounty of my toils, if you would lend me strength of your house. Then did we the first rise and say, Well do you speak of daughter, O daughter of giants, and your name is well chosen, for your tongue is wise like the oak. Mine own strength will you have, and the strength of any in this hall who seeks the bounty you offer, for we know less of your people than we should, and the gift you give is a rare thing. Then did Frida first call upon those in the house who sought to know of the world that was, and many skulls did they count in their host. And they set out for Gulmok with hearts and minds ablaze with the flame of knowledge. On the hunt. Alright, you go back down. Don't take attrition, no need. I'm currently... I feels like we are just trying to gather our forts again. I kind of want to beat up Bone Carver now. They are currently far too strong to just let them sit around. Let's continue on with this and finish it up. I did want to do this, right. We're not done with the exploring yet. We're clearly not done yet. Yep, you do that. Shaded Shrine. Then did the host of Vængheim fought for the... Okay, this one we know doesn't give us anything. There we go. Bone Carver is done. We are still not really down here or here yet. As expedition, we are gonna placate. Almost to glory. Jökulvos. Does this benefit us, Jökulvos, gaining that? No, not at all. Not at all. So we're still annexing our vessels. Guardianship system. Sure. So we still have a loan, we still have manpower to gain. But yeah, I think we're clearly gonna fight these guys next. The Bone Carver. A wounded wing. Then a wing maiden was struck in the wing by arrows thrown over the bird. What I assailed them hastily fell away, yet left a cruel wound to mark their passage, and as their blood fell to earth, were they forced to land, for much did they suffer. Frida I bid their host halt that wounded wing maiden be tended to, and they saw the wound and said, That struck you mightily, we shall pitch camp and I shall tend you, or we just don't care. Wyvern, sure, why not? Guess we should probably position our armies around here. Oh! Well, I guess that kind of aspect has been dealt with. I don't think I need to resettle this yet. Do we have the draft? No, we don't, damn it. Would have been nice, but I think we're gonna take this manpower recovery speed. Let's see if we can fight Bone Carver. They have... yeah, I assume that they have gotten their allies involved as well. You just don't run into the enemy, run over here. So I have the huntsman. I'll take a little bit of money. Let's wait for these guys to also join. Again? Okay, I guess. Sure, I don't mind losing a bit of prestige. You have no leader, I just realized. I'm gonna do this. Oh, God damn it, this is a bad fight. Oh no, it's a good fight. Lovely. Okay. Then you guys come back real quick. We should be fast enough to kind of gather around here again. This is a forest, so it is technically a good fight. You have a... Wow, you have a really good leader. So, this has not given anything for anyone. We're gonna position ourselves here, actually, and you over here. If I want to be able to strike. And I kind of want to keep an eye out where they currently stand. Just so that I can react to that. Because if they all stand together, I think we can do something. And if they don't, we can do this. Interflock Alliance. Sure, whatever. I assume that my fights are better than or that I get more out of these fights than these small fights. It would be a bit unpleasant if they actually have the same value. When we're not getting the superiority yet. And these guys do outnumber me quite significantly. Oh, this is a bad thing. Okay, that is a bad fight. Yeah. I probably need to do this as well. Can't do much about it. We need some extra numbers. Local adventurers. Because we are kind of struggling really with the numbers here. Then the winds of Vængheim took to the sky, and the keen gaze fell upon the dominion, yet the hunt grew long and wings grew weary from days in flight. Many looked for Frieda the First for guidance, for their hearts were heavy, and the fear of failure shone in their eyes. Frieda the First fell silent in their head bowed, then they looked to the sky and said, "Oh, we can't just pick this. I am the blood of Gjorve, neither man nor beast can elude me." Alright. Why are you here? Luckily they don't have any kind of naval supremacy. You guys come over here, please. You guys come back, would you be so kind? Thanks. That was one hell of a run. I'm gonna attack these guys, they have no leader here. For some reason, and they are kind of happy about this. Oh, we know this one. We've just read through it. You come over here if they reinforce that. Yeah, they're not reinforcing this, that would have been silly. You have no leader here either. And I would actually also start this fight. There we go. Then we're gonna jump in here. And we can jump over here. Just to break all of these sieges, or all of these attacks. Oh, seems like someone is kind of working quite well over here. You... And you. I'm quite happy that I have this mage leader. That is really kind of carrying me at the moment. But the problem is, these guys will get their army back in very short amount of time. Okay. There we go. Now did Frieda the First behold the toil of their people, for Flatus, Oaktongue, and her kin were each as strong as 20 men. Day by day did they delve deeper, and that what had been a scar on the land soon became a gaping wound. Cruel did it seem, yet majestic also, for as the past was ripped free from the grip of earth, did the ancient world make it itself seen, and all who saw it were in awe. For it was a tower bound, but unlike the works of man or elf or troll, from the roots of the mountains was it hewn, and the walls were not made from stone, but of the stone. Neither brick nor mortar was in use, for the tower was a single body. Battlements there were, and many gates and windows, yet all vast to a dwarf's even to us, yet all vast as to dwarfs even rolls, to dwarf even rolls, and all cut from the stone, in a way that brought honor to the artisan. Flatus beheld this house and said, "I stand now in the house of my forefathers, who've breathed life into my people, and I see here that all that we were, yet greater than we. And I am bereaved for it. It is a rare thing for me to feel small. And I hear in this place a song of ages past, and of dreams that never were, for the dreams are dead and only their empty house remains. buried alive beneath the stone, too strong to die yet. And feathers fell silent and spoke no more. Then did the wing maidens fly into the tower, and they did find many tablets of stone written in a great hand. And the writing spoke of magic, runes to yoke, wind, and weather. And the writing spoke of another place, far to the west, where other masters wove a song akin to theirs. And the writing spoke of wealth, for it was writ in liquid dimesteer, an ink worth more than gold and plentiful in the stores of its ancient place. We get ancient giant tower, which gives us local trade power, and we get dimesteer and Gulmorg. Okay. I mean, together with the thingy, that is quite beneficial, but we still have the Arctic penalty here, so... which makes it less beneficial. Alright, so be it. I did want to check here real quick. We have evocation, so we should probably do the war magic. Just to have that extra little bit of benefit. So you explore the coastlines. We don't do anything here. I'm gonna siege this down, then I'm gonna deal with this. Holy shit, you're very fast with that. Yeah, they all gather around here, and I can't really do anything about it. There we go. You run here. We have no manpower left. Yeah. Damn it. I mean, like I said, I don't really want to do much here. Oh. Is that reasonable? I mean, there's minus 42%. Yeah, what did I expect? There's gonna be a random dude showing up either way. Oh, but we did win the fight. Fantastic. This is a show superiority war after all. You know what? Let's all run here. Let's quickly stop these guys from doing this. Okay. Scratch that. Luckily we are harpies. Fantastic. You stop. You go back. You have taken a lot of hurt. Human minion undermining us. I can live with that. I'll take the free admin as well. Let's kick these guys out again. We can also do this. And then we're gonna read for this real quick. Roost of oils and candles. Harpies do not naturally do well in the bitter cold of Geludia. Our wings in particular are often subject to extreme frostbite, and those who foolishly continue to fly often succumb to a hypothermia brought on by extreme blizzards and biting cold that this region represents. However, we are not without solutions. By coating our wings with a layer of oils, we can protect ourselves from the worst of the effect of the freezing climate. This has over time developed into a strong industry on developing oil and oil-based products, with Vængheim being a center of production of scented oils and candles for all of Karnor. Houses from Stornbay to Castanev have been warmed and comforted by the soft and gentle scents that our expertly crafted candles provide. Production efficiency. Why not? We're gonna end the episode here, so like always, like subscribe, shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!